What's going on YouTube? It's your boy D.Ford here, coming back to you guys with another video. I need a hat. Let's see, what hat do we go with today? But without further ado, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. There's that boosted V6. Got a great video for you guys today. We're going to meet up with the Black Scat Pack to go take a look at his new car. Alright, so for whatever reason you have not checked out the Black Scat Pack channel, make sure you do so. And if you haven't, or if you have, but you haven't seen his new vehicle that he has, that he's added to his channel, well, we're about to find out here. I'm not going to tell you guys now, but we're about to find out. And we're also going to find out why he decided to go with this video and ask some questions about it. Maybe get a little test ride in and get our views on this vehicle. Alright? Here he comes in that Ram 3500, looking all sexy as all can be. We are going to dive deep into this truck today and really kind of take a real good look with it, all right? You guys saw the truck there. We got the Black Scat Pack here. What's going on? We're gonna just kind of, like I said, really kind of dive deep into this vehicle, go for a little drive. Want to kind of figure out why he got this vehicle. It's a little windy. I'm not too sure if you guys can hear, so it's probably best that we just go ahead and hop in. If you don't know, I used to have a 1500, and I said I would never rule out a Ram, and honestly I wouldn't even rule out a Ford. I know I said I'd never drive a Ford, but I wouldn't rule out a Ford either. But if I was to do a Ram again, I would have to at least do a 2500. But this is a step up. This is a 3500, correct?
That's correct.
So what was the purpose with the 3500?
3500, the main purpose is so I drive trucks for a living, and I'm taking that step out and starting my own trucking company, Hot Shot. I have a 40-foot gooseneck Big Tex trailer, and it's 35 feet with the 5 feet mega ramps where you can, you know, if need be, if I'm not hauling freight, I can load a couple cars and throw it up on there. So it's been something I wanted to do at least for 3 years, and then because my older brother was the one that really put me up on the Hot Shot thing, and you know, I've been looking into it on and off, and I just got tired of just talking about it, so I had to put up or shut up, and here I am now.
When you, so one thing I noticed, and you know, this is not my first time seeing the vehicle, is, you know, I knew what the purpose was for the vehicle. Right. You know, it was a work truck, but the one thing for me, and obviously it's not my vehicle, is, you know, you want to make sure that when you put your own money up to something, it's what you want. So, you know, I see the leather seats you have back here.
Yes, sir.
I see the moonroof you have here.
Mm-hmm.
What are some other features you have that you like about this truck? Maybe not necessarily a must-have, but
right,
it obviously doesn't hurt.
Exactly. And this one, even though it's a Laramie, and you know, it was brand new. When I got finished with the paperwork, it had 34 miles on it. It's everything that I had pretty much wanted in the truck, with the main things I wanted, you know, was the air ride suspension for when I hook the gooseneck up, it can, you know, help level out. And it had that rear gear the axle ratio that I wanted, which was 410, and it's rated to tow a little over 30,000 pounds. So, and then like the leather and the big U-connect, that's, you know, those are creature features that I'm glad to have. And then I also felt like if I'm gonna get something, I wanted to be nice you know, where I can be comfortable in it and it still looks good. I didn't necessarily need the Laramie, but I felt like if I'm gonna be putting the money out there, I might as well get something I'm gonna be comfortable in and I can take pride in, you know, that.
That's true. So taking a look at the Uconnect here, we see you got the, heated seats, we got ventilated seats, and I have ventilated seats in my vehicle. I love it. Like, yes. It's a great thing. You got the mirror dimmer. Again, something that you may not have in your current vehicle, or if you do, you don't realize how nice it is until you actually have it. Yeah. But then I see the backup cam and the cargo cam.
The cool thing about this, like I got a Challenger, I got a Scat Pack Challenger. You can't access your backup camera while driving, and then also, for the trucks, you can also have a cargo cam. And those two, especially that cargo cam, really, really helps you out. Because if you had that gooseneck ball back there when you're trying to line that trailer up, it ain't like the old days where you get your granddaddy and your uncle or whoever out there, and then you have your daddy driving the truck. And then if you don't understand the hand signals, you're gonna be all the way. You're gonna have the tail end of the truck all the way to the left when you need to be to the right. So you will be, you'll have it in a better position with the cams right here, and then with that cargo cam too, especially when you got your trailer hooked up. You can also occasionally look at it while you drive. Just take a quick glance at it to make sure everything still secure. You make sure that your trailer hasn't came off the gooseneck hitch. So it's pretty convenient.
Let's go ahead and take a drive and let's see how this bad boy.
Around December 1st will be 3 months.
3 months. How many miles you got on it?
As it sits right now, 2642 and a half.
Oh, look at that.
Most of those miles, like the first 600-700 miles, was put on here from when I drove it from Houston.
That's true.
So I made sure the engine was broken in pretty good with that road trip back, but I got this one to drive, so yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get some miles on it. That's for sure.
Quick, fast, in a hurry. But that's one good thing about a diesel, especially if you do your maintenance on it. It's built for those miles.
That's true. So now you've had it for going on 3 months. No regrets.
None whatsoever.
What's some of your favorite things about it so far?
Man, it didn't kick in right there. But like, for this truck to be as big as it is, I like that, I can pretty much maneuver like I need to. Turning radius sucked, but
yeah.
But that's kind of to be expected from a truck like this.
Yeah, that's true.
But just like how powerful this thing is, because especially if we can get out here on a stretch to where you can feel the torque in it, you wouldn't think a truck this big would have that much torque.
Yeah.
And it's very fuel efficient too, because if you don't really keep your foot in it, I hate filling it up, but it's very fuel efficient. Because I remember when I stopped in, because I think I only stopped twice to fill it up from when I drove from Houston, because I stopped in Baton Rouge when it was on a half a tank. It took about $40 to fill it up, but I had over 500 miles fuel range in it right here. That's another thing I like about this truck, because especially if you can get it to kick in going downhill, you'll really feel it kick in. And
yeah.
Also, that's how you activate the alternate trailer height. You got the trailer hooked up, you can you can get the air ride to raise and lower just to where it can stabilize and level out on the back. Because I've seen some trucks that don't have it, where you probably seen some trailers where it just had the back of the truck just sagging and just tacky.
It seems like it does what it needs to do, Like, I think it's only right we go ahead and hear what this thing sounds like with it revved up a little bit. So we're gonna have the black Scat Pack go ahead and hit that for us. Let's go see what it sounds like from the back. Like like I said, with this truck, he's got everything that he needs. Is gonna exceed expectation. I think it does. Like I said, for me, it'd be a 2,500, but he obviously needs a 3,500, which is why he has it. But like I said, before I cut this video, make sure you go and subscribe to the Black Scat Pack channel. I'm gonna make sure I put that description or his information in the description. Once I get the information on the new channel, I will also do the same for that. As I always say, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. And until next time,
we out.
You heard him.